a way to see that on Skype?
Not particularly.
Okay.
I just use the Skype mute function, honestly.
I had a tweet at you, Arthur, during the...
I know. I just tweeted back.
Oh, gosh. I need to check that out.
No, it's nothing. I can neither confirm nor deny my opinions on dolphins being horrid monstrosities.
I was initially thinking about, you know, putting you direct quote, but I was like...
I need the dolphin haters coming after me.
I was like, you know, that's a little over the top to, like, actually, you know...
They need to watch these videos of the dolphins viciously,
and that's why
high speed, consuming like 9-10 fish at the same time. Listen, you might think that Sonic and all those other drive-through companies of the past, that they were the first fast food. No, dolphins perfected it, and they don't even wait to cook the food. They just eat that shit raw, still bleeding, usually still living. Yes, I know this isn't a popular opinion, but I don't care.
That's awesome.
Dolphins.
That's why sometimes, times like this, I think you and my friend Mike Angel have a lot in common. Full of, you know, unpopular opinion alerts.
That's Villain, right?
Yeah.
Yep. We are back, guys. Once again, if you hadn't noticed, we're just waiting for the cast to get back here. I drank about a half gallon of water, so I am prepared to continue onward with continually talking for 4 hours straight.
I always wondered, like, not always wondered, that's probably an overstatement, but, you know, when you're GMing, you're talking, you know, 60 to 80% of the time, depending upon, you know, your players.
That sounds right.
And most people, they speak about 6,000 words a day at, like, top end. You know, that's usually, you know, unless you're a salesperson or whatever. But I'm assuming, like, when you're streaming and GMing, you're probably speaking more than most on a daily basis.
Okay.
On a weekly basis?
I'll accept that. Possibly. It could be true. I don't know.
Now that's an upside. I mean, I think that's an advantage because you're able to essentially
talk a lot.
Practice public speaking. You know, and
of course, my one bane. I was terrible when I first started streaming. If you want proof, go on my YouTube channel and check out the old Thornkeep Accursed Halls videos. They were so bad and murderous.
No, it sounds good. I mean, I think that you know, the Skull and Shackles has gone really well. Just
Skull
from
and Shackles is fantastic. I love this campaign. I think we have a nice good group here. And oh, yep.
Craig, there's been a mystery that I want to be solved.
His headset isn't on, so he's still.
Yeah, no, I was going to ask him. It's more of a tease. Craig, what happened?
You harassed me. I'm not even here.
Yep. What happened to the cleaning bag that was always behind your shoulder? There's this. It's like every time we've streamed, there's been a cleaning bag, and I've always wondered: is he scrubbing up dead bodies, blood, brain goo? What's happening?
I could tell you, but I'd have to use the bag. So, no, that's just my wife's cleaning supplies. She got her. I have a lot of tool bags for different things. Like I have a bag for electronics and a bag for soldering, and she liked the idea, so we got her a couple of real good tool bags, compartmented tool bags, and she has all her cleaning supplies, and that's her desk that's behind me. So
it's always in the same place every time. So I just figured it was like part of your toolkit. Like you go to work. You're, you know, like you're the wolf in, like, you know, Pulp Fiction. Like sometimes you got brain debris in the backseat of a car. You know, it's part of the job.
They made that archetype in Pathfinder, by the way. It's a Slayer archetype. You could be the wolf.
Seriously?
Yes.
Wow.
It's the cleaner archetype.
Lorraine, are you back?
point in perfect perception.
And by the way, to answer your actual question, the bag is moved because we're cleaning this house and cleaning our new house to move, so it's just not where it normally sits.
So much brain detail. What are you gonna do?
If you accidentally shoot Marvin in the face.
Like Dexter, lots of clean.
Alright.
Sorry, Jim. I deleted the Final Fantasy 13 stream. I also uninstalled Final Fantasy 13 from my hard drive. I was so psyched. I was going to do a Let's Play of the entire game all the way through. And by about hour 4, I had run out of steam. And I was just like, oh gosh, I hate this game so much. All I do is hit X, and all the characters are so bad. I was 100% sure that Saz is going to die in the first 5 minutes because his like first line of dialogue is, I'm getting too old for this shit. I'm 2 days from retirement. He didn't say that, but I expected he would have. And that is a key flag saying you're going to die. My commentary. Well, yes, my commentary was very salty because that game made me enraged. Oh, should be on the record. Lorraine, did we have you back? I think I saw your face flash for a moment on Skype.
Yes.
Excellent. Excellent.
I just
Welcome
filled
back.
in on my level 3 stuff,
Yes.
except for spells. Except for spells.
And a final comment on Final
extracts.
Fantasy 13. Yes, it is infuriating that the escape key, rather than go back or close the menu, actually closes the entire game. I kept hitting it over and over again. Like 4 or 5 times in a row. I kept getting through like the first 3 minutes of the game. And then
whose idea was that?
So bad.
That's the worst.
Yeah, I mean, that game is a terrible game to start with, and the port of it is horrible. And apparently it's locked at 720p. So for those looking for future live streams, I think tomorrow night I'm either going to be doing Destiny or I will be doing Shadowrun Returns. And over the next few weeks I'll be doing Shadowrun Returns Let's Plays full of insightful commentary. I've played it once for about 30 minutes, but I think I'm going to play a badass elf. So we'll see how that goes. Let's get started again. Sarissa's octopus magically chased down the fleeing guy, murdered, deathed him. Maybe he died of poison. Maybe he strangled it to death. I don't know, but it happened. Whatever ending you would like to choose for that lone Grindylow, it happened. But no one's attacking you guys. You don't see anyone. You don't hear anyone. There's no lights. The water just eerily moves quietly around you. What do you do now?
Actually, Sarissa, this is pretty cool. This is the first time Sifrig's ever been able to move 30.
Oh, because he can swim in the water at 30. So intense.
So we had some of them retreat in both directions. Which way do we want to pursue, y'all?
Well, let me describe this area since you've moved closer into it. This cavern has been carved to resemble the interior. You know what? I'm going to do some pirate accenting since we haven't had a lot of that tonight. This cavern here has been carved to resemble the interior of some great sea creature, its ribs towering over and around. You can see in the seaweed on the cavern floor that there be hooks and barbs and other such things that, were the cavern flooded, would be hidden among the water to hook you down.
That looks like not fun.
Sifrig, heal 5.
Oh, bless you.
Sifri, can you make a perception check while you're in the area?
Absolutely.
And Kirill, can you make a perception check yourself for the southern area? And I will
Certainly.
describe that area for you as well.
Boom.
The tunnel leading into this natural tidal cavern is decorated with jawbones and numerous frightful-looking fish, resembling the throat of some hideous aquatic creature. You notice some clerical equipment scattered around the area, and a familiar-looking tricorn with a holy symbol of Besmara hooked onto the end of it.
Guys, I think I found something.
There's also a violin.
Hey,
Gents,
it's a clue.
When you look around, Sifri, you find a piece of driftwood carved into the shape of a wand, a skull, an ivory walrus tusk set with gold, and a scrimshawed map of the Shackles.
Detect magic.
The wand is magical. Can you make
Nice.
a spellcraft check? And let me see.
Somebody write all those down, or we're going to get a...
I am throwing it up onto the loot for you guys.
Sweet.
okay, so unless I'm mistaken, I presume that that equipment belongs to our own Mrs. Cuswell and Quinn.
Very likely.
So it is likely they were taken south.
Did we get a spellcraft check?
Would you like me to make it?
Whoever would like to.
I can make it. I can make it with free inspiration. And that's going to be a lot.
What is it?
23.
Okay, you identify this as a wand of mirror image with 23 charges.
Can we get a caster level on that?
Yeah, minimum.
Oh. Not as whistle-worthy, but still pretty nice.
And that is mirror image, 23 charges. Okay. Kirill, can you cast Detect Magic? I don't know if that's a thing that you can do.
That is not a thing that I can do.
Okay. Alright,
Unfortunately.
so you guys find the equipment into the northern area that's lying around.
I suspect that Sarissa's giving me details on the aura, and I'm like, oh, what you're describing is very similar to a wand of mirror image.
No, I mean, you can see into Area 7. The question was, could you cast Detect Magic into Area 3, which apparently you can't.
No, I can't.
I detect
Okay.
magic in area 3.
Okay. You find magic. You recognize it as the familiar magic of Sandara Quinn's tricorn.
Hat.
Tricorn.
It's
Well,
expensive.
my
hat.
ongoing hatred of hats in all guises aside, 18 spellcraft.
Very well. You do not identify this item.
May I give it a go?
Let me see here. Indeed.
26.
Holy cow, man.
Indeed. In a hat that looks suspiciously similar to my new accoutrement, you identify this as a Besmara's tricorn. This black leather tricorn is weather-beaten and salt-stained. It grants a +2 competence bonus on proficient sailor or swim checks. It also has additional abilities if you are a patron of Besmar. I'm sorry, if Besmar is your patron. Maybe if you were some form of cleric or paladin.
Or Inquisitor.
Sure.
Shall we head south and try to rescue our fallen comrades? Or captured comrades?
Sure.
Well, lead the way,
Well,
Sifrig.
All right.
You want to finish around up north and side
Uh,
tunnels?
yeah, let's make, because a bunch of guys retreated this way. I really wouldn't like to have. I would prefer not to have them behind us.
All right.
So which way?
We'll
are
head
you
north
heading?
first then.
We're gonna north first.
So to be clear, only one retreated north, and that was the one that got cause feared.
Oh, did he come back?
Nope,
He still hadn't come back.
indeed not.
Well, there is a little tunnel this way, so
I'm not worried about one. Let's just go on south. Try to catch up with our.
Yeah, I'm just hoping there might be loot in the little side tunnel.
Oh well, okay then.
Yeah, loot in the side tunnel.
Loot in the side tunnel. Let's head this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Move out to there.
Perhaps we leave one person down here to make sure the ones that fled south don't try to sneak back.
Sure, I can try to hide in the water. Or, no, hiding in the water is stupid.
You think so?
Wouldn't be able to.
So this is where
You got a little
guys are moving?
alcove there.
You're swimming out?
Yeah.
Can Sarissa and Novardi make perception checks? I was going to say swim. Perception checks. Oh, I'm sorry, just Novardi, if Sarissa's up there. Alright. Books. You notice that a pair of Grinulos are sneaking up behind you murderously. They seem shocked
And I'm right
that
here
you
as well.
turn. But you don't have sight on them.
No, I don't.
So, while the rest of the party moves forward, Kirill and Books, in some sort of familial debate about their new powers as they have both leveled during the break, find themselves under attack.
Oh, none of these powers will help me much in combat. Except for maybe an increased VAB.
Nothing wrong with Bab.
Nothing wrong with Bab at all.
Are we all rolling for initiative?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't a limited combat. Maybe I can even zoom in the camera now that I'm not directing 2 screens worth of enemies. Wouldn't that be nice? Oh, that's beautiful.
Wouldn't it be nice if we were younger?
Yeah, I definitely shouldn't sing into the mic. Alright, Books, you get a surprise round.
You muted.
Fiendish albatross style, flapping in the wings. And I will throw a bomb
Very well.
at the one in front of me.
Very well.
Direct hit.
Indeed it is. And the other one will need to make a reflex against that splash. Well, that's a...
That's a D2.
Not the correct one. And they're both immediately eliminated. Combat over.
Excuse me.
Golf clap.
So the rest
That
of
was
you don't
easy.
even know anything happens. Novardi just leans around the corner, tosses a bomb, and you just hear like a poof. That's it.
Good work.
You never even knew there was a threat.
Being one without much of an ego, I don't even make mention of it. I say, Carol, just keep that between you and I.
Guess that
Yeah.
ego thing works both ways, huh?
It was a good toss. Good toss.
Check and see if there's any more traps in this cavern.
Okay.
Detecting magic.
Well, I have trap finding as well. So, well, I'm back here.
Well, I'm sure yours is better than mine, but
Well, not at the moment.
You don't see any traps up there.
okay.
And you don't detect any magic either.
Looks like it's more than just a little cubby.
So Sifrig, when you move there, you notice the same hooks that at high tide would create some sort of underwater barrier hidden in the seaweeds. So I just want to make sure the party's keeping up because everyone's spreading out. So if you're
Yeah, we're-
Should we adjust
definitely
our
wanna
position,
be-
Uncle? They've moved pretty far into that cave.
be
Maybe we
wise.
should-
Yeah, I'll call out that we're getting kind of far afield if you guys want to come up. There's another bottleneck.
Continuing to detect.
Okay, you don't detect any magic from that location either.
Well, how many of them fled to the south?
few more.
Well, he
You
said
guys
they were
probably
about.
saw about 3.
Well, he said they were. Well, I thought you said there were about 2 dozen total initially, right?
Yeah.
And we fought maybe, what, 8 or 9?
Much more.
More than
More
that?
than that.
Oh, yeah.
10 or 12 or so? I don't know. I lost count. Can you imagine how nasty that water is right now?
Yeah, we fought like 15 or 16 of them.
All right, which way, y'all?
I guess we follow Sarissa.
Guess we'll follow her, because I don't want to split up too much.
Yeah, I'm counting.
Don't split the party.
She does walk on water.
Yeah, she's just strolling along.
Okay.
Alright, well,
Lightning?
let's backtrack and check this one.
Okay. Let me just do this.
You know what? Sarissa can walk faster than I can swim. Maybe I should be on the line,
Okay.
on the duckling line.
Seaweed fronds sway gently in the current in this broad cavern.
Detecting
loot?
magic still up.
Okay, you don't detect any magic. Alright, Sifri, you look around, you don't see anything.
Hold on while I pull up my
Everyone
skill
stop there
menu.
real quick. So Sifri and Sarissa, I need you both to make reflex saves. As a cage drops from above both of you.
A cage?
Yes, a falling iron grill. It's dropping from on top of you, and should you be caught on it, it will surely carry you down into the water with it.
Meh.
Maybe you can use your ability to stay on top of water to hold the cage up, right?
Well, has it been long enough that Sifrig's bubble went away?
I don't think so. It's minutes level, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, Sifrig, you're going to be caught in it. Sarissa, you can sidestep out of it to any of the southern squares. Just in this area right here. Sifrig, you're going to take 66 damage, and you are trapped within the cage as it pins you underwater. However, you are currently in no threat. You take 20 points of damage as this iron grill hits you at high speed and drags you under.
Wow. It's a good thing I missed that perception check, huh?
Can you make an
Would I have
escape
been able
artist
to
or
see it with
strength
a-
check to pull yourself out? Your 15 perception, Squirrel, was not good enough.
How about a 16 with trap finding?
Nope.
Still not good enough.
Nope.
We can use Sarissa as a pulley.
So, again, Sifri, can we get escape artist or strength check
Yep.
for you to just bully your way out of it?
There you are.
Okay, good enough. You'll slip out eventually.
Okay.
You're in no threat. And the
Other than
iron
the fact that I
cage
have-
now lies heavily. But
Other than the fact that I have 3 hit points.
when that happened, of course, there was the enormous sound of a gigantic metal cage dealing 66 damage, dropping from the ceiling and hitting the seafloor. You know, it caused some vibration. Probably everything in the area knows where you guys are at, or at the very least heard the sound. So
Do we have some healing potions left?
Indeed, I think you do.
I think I have a cure moderate.
I have 1. Was it 2d8 plus...
Yes, I have a cure moderate.
2d8 plus 3, right?
Yep. Is that your cure mod, Sifrig, or?
Yeah, I'll drink mine. It puts me back at half.
Okay.
There's another one mixed in that's unassigned. Do you want to take that?
Sure. How about I just hold on to it? I don't want to drink it right this minute. I'll risk it.
So I know this is a little random, but now that we have a short break, for those of you who are like me, rep for the King Killer side, you know what the Chronicles are, you know who the Rothfuss is. We have Slow Regard of Silent Things coming out October 28th. Pre-order that shit on Kindle right now. If you don't know what King Killer Chronicles is, you need to Google Name of the Wind, and then you need to set aside 2 days while you chain read that shit. It will blow your mind. Yep, it's in top 5 books ever written on my list. It's good. Okay, so we did come up with a healing potion for Sifrig, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Are you satisfied with having that amount of health?
I
Yeah.
really think we could afford to have you drink another one.
Okay. Alright. Well, I'll drink the other one then.
Just keeping in mind that if you try to drink it during battle, it provokes. So, better
And
to
if
have
you
hit
try to
points
drink
now.
it underwater, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
I need to work on some sort of syringe system for my extracts.
Just
Well, the
Right,
question is, if he has an air bubble, can he slide the potion mouth
Yes.
into
Yep.
the air bubble before he uncorks it?
that's true. That's true. That would
Okay.
work. For most people, however, you're gonna need a potion sponge.
Potion sponge?
Yeah, it's a, I'm gonna say ARG item on the Undine section. It allows you to drink potions underwater.
Huh.
Yep.
Thanks.
Okay.
You mark off.
Maybe I could have little extract sponges.
Did somebody already mark off the cure mod potions?
Let's see, on the ship, loot list.
Okay.
Did mine.
So, Sarissa, when you move forward, the tunnel opens into a wider cavern decorated with hundreds of leering skeletal parts, wriggling with worms. 4 dark circular openings exit the chamber.
What kind of skeletons?
Interesting. Grindylow skeletons, shark skeletons, various skeletons. Your detect magic picks something up. Is everyone where they'd like to be right now?
Books.
So, when you enter the cavern, there is an enormous freakish monster waiting for you that slides from underneath the water and begins speaking to you in Abyssal and says, "Your soul will be tasty."
I don't speak Abyssal.
Was that?
Then it sounds terrifying when it speaks, as if it was talking in a language made of the most horrible curses ever.
I think we found Fatty.
Think so? Ick.
Well, that or something that speaks Abyssal and has giant tentacles with mouths on the end. I'm not quite
Yeah.
sure.
You do
Yeah,
see that it
yeah.
has numerous tentacles.
Of course, I flubbed my initiative roll.
That's
Like
pretty,
a boss. Oh,
it's pretty
I
nasty.
forgot to put down trap sense.
What kind of knowledge for this?
Doesn't matter, I can make it.
I think it's knowledge arcane. It's a magical beast.
I have it!
Okay.
But on my turn.
Okay. Everyone's ready to get started?
Roughly.
Alright. This one's for you, Ket. This one is for you, sir. Sifrig, you're up first.
Oh. Well, let's start off with a rage. And a 5 foot underneath Sarissa and a power attack. Let's see how he
Okay.
likes that. Give me a second while I adjust everything here.
And it's the start of combat.
Yeah, is that thing on the surface or below?
It is below the surface. Here is its tide pool for area 5. Oh, my apologies. Apparently, area 5 low tide is low tide is on the surface. So this is all combat on land.
Well, that makes this a little more difficult then.
You won't be able to slide under her, indeed.
I can't move under her. I'm
Why
going
don't
to
you
have...
delay until after me?
Oh, you're next. Okay, yeah, I'll just delay then. Never mind.
Okay. Oh, I got lost. There we go. Sarissa.
Do the 5-foot shuffle.
Okay. Anything else?
And I attack it with my spear.
Okay. Nope. Sifrig.
Alright. Warhand. Power attacking with the war axe. Raging is 6 plus 10.
Go and kill it in honor of Bonk.
Is it aquatic?
It is.
It's aquatic. 26 to hit.
Double hit.
17 damage.
And 3
it has
sneak
not.
attack.
It has not acted yet, and it
Yeah.
takes 3 sneak.
Indeed.
Take 20.
That
You
was for
ugly-
you, Bonk.
Piece of whatever you are. Sushi.
Okay. No party.
I'd say that's a good open, right?
Sure.
20 damage, I'd say.
No party.
Kieran style, and then I will start casting a spell.
Okay. What spell?
Sleep.
Okay. I need everyone here to make a fortitude save. As this thing... It looks like an octopus, but instead of spitting ink everywhere, it spits foul, inky black blood. Making...
Am I even in range for that? I'm around the corner.
You are in range for it. I can see you.
Uh-huh.
All of those squares around it in a 20-foot radius are all difficult terrain now. And anyone who fails a 15-fort save is nauseated.
Is that poison? Spell-like?
It is not a spell-like, and it is not
But
a
it is-
poison.
It is not poison, it is not spell-like. Okay.
Nope.
Spells or spell-like, I should say. So no bonus. 17.
Everyone that got less than 15 will be nauseated for 1 round. So let's see, that's going to be Books, Kirill, and Sarissa. And that was just its swift action.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Wow.
Well, let's hope you can only do that once.
Yeah, you better hope so.
I
All
can't
right.
believe that was a swift action. Wow.
Let's see here.
You can't make attack actions, I
It
don't
is
think.
going to... It's going to declare cleave and start on Sarissa.
Oh, shit.
21 to hit Sarissa.
21 hits.
Okay. It hits you for 12 damage. And it forgoes its ability to grab you. 21 to hit Sifreak.
Oh yeah.
It hits you for 21. And it chooses to go through with its grab.
Ow.
And it fails to grab, begins a constant stream of swearing in Abyssal. Unending.
Wow.
And...
Well, that was good advice, Arissa.
Kirill.
I'd be -8 right now.
Alright. Knowledge Arcana, you said?
Sure.
With free inspiration. That is 24.
So let's see here. You need a 19, which you got. You get to ask 2 questions about this creature.
Alright. Special defenses?
It has resist cold 10.
Okay, so that includes any type of spell immunity. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Resist cold 10. Does it have any other special abilities that I need to... like, special attacks that I need to be aware of?
If it makes a grapple, it uses its Savage Bite ability and automatically injects a poison into its target.
So don't get grabbed. Fun.
Wow.
It should also be noted that it has 15-foot reach rather than 10. It can reach quite far.
Wow.
Oh, boy. Sifrig, you might want to bring it down.
So, Kirill, you're nauseated, so you can take a move action.
Right. See, I don't want to be anywhere near that thing. But...
How big is the difficult terrain, Aura?
20 feet. So I guess I'll just put a 20-foot cloud around him, and that'll be a good marker. See aura. You guys can see that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Excellent.
Wow.
I guess I'll move in front of my uncle, because that's as far as I can move anyway, in this difficult terrain.
Okay. And your nausea falls off. You guys got lucky it was only 1 round, too. You guys would be super screwed if it was longer than that. Sarissa, you also are nauseated.
I attempt to acrobatics as I move back.
Okay. That is not going to succeed. And it is going to casually lash out with its 7 tentacles. Yep.
Oh, shit.
This is happening. It deals 15 points of damage.
I am unconscious.
It is also
Wait a
going
minute.
to grab you.
This is the whale? Because if this is the whale, we could just snipe it.
And it grabs Sarissa and hauls her back to here.
Oh. Sniping gets out of the question now.
Out of the question now, yep. Alright.
Sifri.
How bad does it look like the damage I did to it was? I mean,
It's
how bad does
bloody,
it look hurt?
And it's pissed. It's
Okay,
very
good.
upset.
Kill it.
You
Kill
also
it.
hear
You gotta kill it
someone
now.
shouting coming from this direction, by the way. And you hear someone saying in Aquan, "Soon, my son, soon they will come for you, and we will destroy them."
So, not the whale.
Fuck.
If that's the
This isn't
conclusion
the
you
whale?
want to take.
What the hell is this thing?
Sifrig. Sarissa, grappled
I can't.
in mortal peril.
I can't 5 foot, and if I move, I'm going to provoke, right?
I will only say that he is currently grappling.
Yeah, but he has 8 legs.
Well, you
Can't
trained
take-
yourself in acrobatics, right?
Can't
Or
take
no?
AOs while you're grappled.
Can't at all. Well, but I mean, some monsters have box text. Okay, well then I'll go ahead and move into the flank. And
You can't
She's
flank with
unconscious,
Sarissa.
though.
She's
oh, she's unconscious. That's
Yeah,
right.
she's
Well,
grappled.
anyway, I'll move up, give Kirill room to move,
Okay.
if nothing else. It's probably not worth moving
Does that count as a...
anymore.
No, it wouldn't.
No, it has to. I can move one more. Just
And that wouldn't either. Wouldn't count
No.
as a flank line.
I would say
Nope.
yes to that. But
Oh,
if you were
okay.
in
Well,
that
there-
square, you would be squeezing.
Oh.
yeah.
This would count as a flank climb.
Are you raging,
Definitely.
Sifreak?
Yes, I am raging. It's a 14 to hit.
Let's see here. Was that everything you've got?
Minimum damage.
Is that all your bonuses?
That's everything.
Okay. You hit its unnaturally thick hide, even though it is currently grappling with Sarissa. You still bounce off. And it turns to look at you with one of its enormous eyes and seems super pissed.
Yeah, this is a world of bad, y'all.
Novardi, you are nauseated. You can take a move action.
Did my sleep spell go off?
No, unfortunately, because you got nauseated. You know what?
Cast and check.
No, I think it'd still go through, right? You did make your 1 round,
Yep.
so it will go off now.
Oh,
Where
nice.
would you like to target it at? Be very careful with where you place this.
Yeah, no, I want to make sure it goes 10 feet.
It really doesn't matter where you put it, as long as, I mean, even the center of its square, because, you know, it's going to be the first target it hits.
Yeah.
So, let's see here.
Oh, and you probably don't have enough hit die to...
Oh, creatures with fewer hit die are affected first. So yeah, you
Oh,
need to
it's the other way
strategically
around.
place this. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me think about this.
Well,
for...
Sarissa's already unconscious.
Well, I don't want to affect her at all. That's the point.
But it can still affect her, yeah.
That's 10.
20.
That's 10. 10. 15.
Yeah, I think no matter where I place it, one of you guys are going to get hit first.
No, you can place it all the way down here. And then just get him at the edge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, Sifrig's 15 feet away.
Thank you. I will do that.
You better hope that this save fails.
Ah!
Oh.
Oh.
Death comes for you.
All right,
this
I'm
is-
going to do a
this-
free action, no, not free action, swift action. Flaming, or fiendish albatross style.
Very well. Anything else?
And I'm going to move there with my long spear.
Okay. It's going to release Sarissa as a free action at the start of its turn. And then it is going to start a cleave, beginning with Novardi.
Come on, roll a 1.
Is the
You know you
16
want to
hit?
roll a 1.
It does not.
I
Nice!
think that actually stops the cleave, right?
Does.
Yes.
You
You have to hit.
in order to.
Holy shit.
Okay.
God dang, y'all.
I can't really move it.
One roll from 2 dead party members.
Carol.
Move up here. 5
Is
foot
that a
or
5
something.
foot? Okay. Just making sure.
Yes, stick it with the pointy end of my shiny masterwork dagger that I got from the ghoul workers.
Your ghoul friends.
Yeah, the ghoul friends.
You deal 1 point of damage.
What?
Actually, I have not heard that before.
Well, it's a card in Munchkin also. By the way, never play Munchkin. I used to play Munchkin with Ket and a guy named Ben Finger, and after that, we never played with Ben Finger again. That manipulative son of a bitch.
You're the reason Panic left?
No, well, probably that, but no, we would never play Munchkin with him because he backstabbed us constantly. He was like, "Hey guys, let's make an alliance," and then 5 minutes later, he'd be like, "Oh, by the way, I'm gonna drop this level 18 monster on your level 2 character. Have fun going back to the first room, loser." Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. Ben Finger, I'm watching you. Sarissa, you're gonna need to make a con check. He was a fantastic Pathfinder player, by the way. If he was back in society, we'd be keeping it fresh. We had a father-son character team as well, just like Kirill and
Very nice.
Novardi. My swashbuckler Ifrit was his illegitimate father for his Ifrit. Okay, Sarissa. You stabilize, you're not dying. You have pleasant dreams of being not dead. It's a good time to be not dead. Sifrig.
I'm generally a fan of not deadness.
Sifrig, your life inches closer and closer to death
There's only one option.
as you continue facing this enormous octopus.
Get him.
14 damage.
17
Take
will
it.
hit.
Take it.
Boom.
Okay, he does take the hit.
Finish him.
Novardi.
I will.
He's not.
He's
dead
not
yet. I
grappling,
thought-
and we can't 5 foot, so I can't move.
I thought. Okay, I was going on the 4E definition of bloodied.
That
All right.
means
Half
my
hit
definition
points.
of
So
bloodied is half hit points.
yeah, so I
17.
hit him for
A 14 certainly wouldn't kill him if he was at half.
right.
Oh, right.
I'm gonna try to stabby
Because
stab.
14 didn't hit. Gotcha. Gotcha. He's only hit twice.
So
Nope.
you hit him for 1. I hit him for 14, and then I hit him for 20.
So 35.
Even he's at
Is there a
35.
place to 5 foot behind me or no?
Sure. But, I'm
Oh.
sorry, you actually can't 5
No, no.
foot because everything's
We can't 5
difficult
foot at
terrain.
all. Yeah.
Okay. Damn it.
Okay, let's see here. It is going to withdraw. So,
Only the first square.
right, it gets to
Oh.
here. And at some point it enters the water, right? Does it really not enter the water? Oh man, at low tide it actually can't enter the water. This is insanity. Okay,
Nice.
it withdraws this far. It is still threatening both Kirill and Sifri, but it is squeezing. And you know what? It probably wraps a tentacle around Sarissa's throat as well, threateningly. Kirill.
Oh, wow.
Turning us into a hostage situation.
Yeah.
It's a Shackles
You know-
standoff. I don't have a sombrero, but that would be a good thing.
Sifrig, are you thinking what I'm thinking? You've
I'm
taken
thinking
more
about-
than enough hits. You've taken more than enough hits for me. Time for me to return the favor.
Think so?
No, I was thinking boobs and beer, but let's go with that.
All right, whatever.
Typical dwarf. Typical dwarf.
Yep, there you go.
Can I charge through this?
No, you can't charge through
No,
difficult.
cannot charge in difficult.
Then I'm just moving up.
Okay, you provoke an AOO.
Yep.
It has to take the squeeze.
Now's your
penalty.
chance, Sifrig.
16.
Yep. Let's just
Well,
hope he
since
doesn't
I
have
was
combat
dumb enough
difference.
not to take my shield extract, yes, 16 will hit.
Okay.
Could have done defensive fighting too. I should have suggested. Sorry.
Hits you for 15 points of damage.
Good thing I leveled up.
Attempt to grapple you. So you move all the way forward.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
Sticking with the pointy end.
Okay.
Or... Yeah, 3 damage.
He's looking super bad. Sifrig.
Charge.
Well, as you know, you can't charge. And more importantly, when you do,
Oh,
a tentacle
Oh, don't
lashes
tell
out
me.
at you.
you mean he has combat
Combat
reflexes?
reflexes.
Got to be kidding. But it doesn't matter.
I distracted him.
Yep. There you
So-
go. Take 19, baby.
As Kirill eats the AOO for Sifrig, Sifrig slides on his knees through this black blood, axe charging overhand, and slices deep into this thing's heart, where its, precious dark lifeblood begins spilling everywhere all over Sarissa's beautiful clothing. Obviously onto Kirill and Sifrig as well. Navardi's just in the back, and he's just like, Not covered in blood, I see. What would you guys like to do now? You do hear more chanting and calling, more calls for the queen and the whale down the hallway from you.
I'm down.
Kirill,
Uh.
that was very brave of you, but also very stupid. You almost died, but you saved Sarissa.
Well, she's not saved yet. She's still lying on the floor, quite unconscious.
Pour. Who's next up? Are we still on initiative? Pour a potion down her.
Oh, no, you're not in initiative.
Oh,
I think
okay.
we still have one more
We have one more cure mod.
unallotted cure moderate.
Yeah, we're hurting.
I still have mine.
Take 16, Sarissa.
Well, I'm gonna give my cure moderate to Sifrig, because he needs it more. He's gonna be up in front.
And I'll take 12.
As Kirill gives his last cure potion to Sifrig, Uncle Books whispers, "You need to be more careful about your own life."
I know, Uncle. I know. I didn't see a better
Sifrig,
option at the time.
Sifrig will give Kirill a hearty slap on the back and congratulate him on his good tactics. He will maintain a good head of steam. We need to go charging off down the tunnel somewhere.
Perhaps we should take advantage of that one image before we charge down the tunnel.
Well,
Take
I
advantage
just
of
lose
what?
my rage. I lose my rage and go exhausted, so...
Once Sarissa becomes conscious, I ask out loud, "So, do you think that octopus had any treasure?"
Alright, well, I'll fall out of rage.
Yes, that is an excellent question.
You
My
look
eyes
around,
get big.
You find a bracelet.
Detect magic.
It seems faintly magical, however, recognizing that such magical bracelets come in pairs, without the other one, it's non-functional.
You know, last time we found a wedding dress, I was hoping this time around we would find a tuxedo.
Shall we press
All right.
on then?
Yep.
I'm gonna take a hit of my shield extract if we're gonna be continuing on.
Is that what you kids call it these
I
days?
think I'll...
Uh,
I think I'll pull out my shield.
Do we want to finish off the lower passage or go straight to the whale?
I have a feeling it's one big circle.
It's hard to say. I think we are... Well, this is a dead end. It doesn't come out anywhere else.
Unfortunately,
this-
my spells are spent, but I do have this trusting spear.
Let's see where this goes. It can't go much further. Unless it goes down.
Well,
So when you
truthfully,
move
neither
forward,
of these.
Sifrig, you see the following.
I will search for traps as well.
Oh, there's certainly a trap here, just not of the mechanical or magical kind.
Oh my gosh.
Before he moves
Oh,
forward,
shit.
too late.
Too late, but what would you have liked to do?
A refresh, air bubble, and touch of the sea.
Sure.
Yeah, do that on the way by.
Now, unfortunately, this combat takes place in two places at the same time. So allow me to explain the battlefield before we go anywhere. When you move around that corner, you hear a plopping noise as two metal cages, one containing Sendara Quinn, the other containing Rosie Cuswell, start sinking into the deep waters of this bay in front of the whale, who can only obviously be this enormous creature here. In the back, the queen sits upon the surface, holding out a magic wand towards you. In her other hand, she holds a harpoon in her tentacles. 2 of the remaining Grindylows sit by the side. And you see in the deep water that there are 2 undead creatures that are chained, and they are moving toward the red cages where your companions are now underwater and beginning to drown. And surely, if those undead creatures reach the cages, they will begin ripping the life out of those inside. So I need a knowledge history check when you enter here, and then I'll describe
I can do
the
that.
area.
My goodness.
Quite easily. Unless I roll 2s.
I didn't make this declaration earlier, but can I assume I'm carrying the Wand of Mirror Image unless there's another arcane user in the group?
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, that's 26 history.
Your history lets you know that one of the ghouls has a 5-pointed star of a whale being eaten.
Of a what?
This is the mark of the Magistrix Malice, the scouting arm of the Imperial Navy of Cheliax. And in fact, the other sailor has the words Infernus tattooed on his chest, which would seem to imply that both of these are undead from the Infernus. Perhaps even part of the bargain with the Graveminder.
I thought he already said we satisfied the bargain.
Yes, but he had a bargain with the Grindylows, remember?
I do.
So, hundreds of remains float in this large bowl of water, which churns with bones, scraps of flesh, and the carcasses of strange, almost alien fish, just visible through the roiling stew of humanoid bodies floating in the water. Warm corpses drifting near the bottom of the cauldron like sleeping guardians. Okay. So, as soon as you come out of this part of the tunnel, you are in the deep water as indicated by over here. So you will need to begin making those swim checks. And let's get those initiative up.
Are our friends conscious or unconscious?
They do seem to be conscious, but badly injured. And obviously, should they spend more than a few turns fighting those underwater undead, their life will be forfeit.
Where did my initiative go? It disappeared.
You might have rolled at the same time as I did.
Gosh, that sucks.
I rolled at the same time as Sarissa. May I re-roll?
Well, I'm just going to add you and then toss your initiative on there. So what did you get? 5?
Okay. Yeah, it's a bad initiative.
Okay. So she gets a +4, he gets a +4.
Kirill, do you have either a Touch of the Sea or an air bubble extract?
I have Touch of the Sea. Air Bubble is not on the extract list.
Okay,
And I have it prepped.
Well, I'm thinking you take your Touch of the Sea, I'll air bubble you, you go down and open the cages and tie them to my various lifelines. And
That
hold
was...
the surface.
It sounds like a good plan. I assume the cages are locked. Or easy enough to pick. I'll be depending on Sifrig. I'll be depending on
you roll
Sifrig
so
to
good.
I got
make
the other
a
side.
significant
Gosh.
distraction.
Yep.
And I think I will start summoning some things to help Sifrig in his beating stuff up.
Woot.
So let me describe
Chum.
these cages.
So, do you need air in order to channel?
Channel? No.
Okay, I'm just asking on behalf of Sindara. Because those are undead ghouls. And she can channel positive energy.
Yes. However, channeling positive energy requires you to strongly present a holy symbol.
Oh, one which she does not have.
Indeed.
Who's got the hat?
That's the question.
I do.
Go. Good call.
Wow, does it really not describe the nature of the cages here? That seems like a pretty serious oversight.
They're rusty and made by foreign subsidiaries. They're low quality.
They're actually made out of pasta.